Good evening and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. According to officials, the death toll from a late-night suicide bombing at a crowded wedding party in the Afghan capital rose to at least 63, including women and children. Government spokesman Feroz Bashari said another 182 civilians were wounded as families began to bury the dead. Kabul residents were outraged as there appears to be no end to violence, even as the United States and the Taliban say they are nearing a deal in discussions to end their 18-year conflict. The Afghan government has been sidelined from those discussions, and presidential spokesman Siddiqui said his government was waiting to hear results of President Donald Trump's meeting on Friday with his national security team about the negotiations. But many Afghans fear that terror attacks inside the country will continue, and their pleas for peace and for details on the talks have increased in recent days. Meanwhile, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani said on Sunday the Taliban could not escape blame for the barbaric suicide bomb attack. In a Twitter post, he said the Taliban cannot absolve themselves of blame, for they provide a platform for terrorists. The Taliban has denied any involvement in the attack, condemning the attack as forbidden and unjustifiable, leading many to suspect the Islamic State group's local affiliate in Afghanistan in the attack. The blast occurred in a western Kabul neighborhood that is home to many of the country's minority Shiite Hazara community. Daesh has claimed responsibility for many attacks targeting Shiites in the past. Thousands of protesters, mostly clad in black, gathered under a downpour for an anti-government rally at a Hong Kong park on Sunday, in the 11th week of what have been often violent demonstrations in the Asian financial hub. The turnout for the rally could show whether the movement still has broad-based support after the ugly scenes witnessed during the past week when protesters occupied the city's airport, for which some activists apologized. Seated on concrete soccer fields in the sprawling Victoria Park in the city's bustling Causeway Bay district, protesters held placards with slogans including Free Hong Kong and Democracy Now, and umbrellas to shield them from the heavy rain. Demonstrators are seeking complete withdrawal of the extradition bill, a halt to descriptions of protests as rioting, a waiver of charges against those arrested, and an independent inquiry and resumption of political reform. Well, that's all the news updates for now. Stay tuned for more. I am Razi Ahmad. Thank you for tuning in.